So we're gonna do a variation on leg swings, so you can use a wall or a pole for balance. The leg's gonna kick forward, and then we're gonna swing it back straight. So it comes forward bent, goes back straight, and we're gonna repeat that for 30 seconds. And just let it be a natural kind of swinging motion. Good. Let's switch to the other side. So setting up your balance support, leg kicks forward bent, goes back straight. Repeat that for 30 seconds. And remember to keep breathing throughout all our exercises. Good. Switch sides again. Now we're gonna do across the body. So we're gonna go across the body with a bent knee and open with a straight leg. We're gonna repeat that for 30 seconds. Good. Last one, other side. So across the body with the bent leg and open with a straight for 30 seconds. Good, and then back to center. So we're gonna stand with our feet hip width apart. We're gonna roll down and touch our toes. You can grab onto either elbow and let yourself hang. Let your neck relax, and we're gonna hold that for 20 seconds. Good, and we're gonna come up slightly. We're going to turn our feet in, straighten our legs, and roll back down. Grab those elbows, relax your neck, and we're gonna hold here for 20 seconds. Good, and we're gonna come up again. We're gonna turn our feet out, straighten the knees, roll back down, grab the elbows, and we're gonna hold this stretch for 20 more seconds. Make sure to relax the neck and keep the knees straight. Good. Let your arms relax down. Bring your feet back to center. Slowly roll back up to standing. So we're going to move into a high lunge. You're going to step back, have your hips forward, and you're going to make sure that heel is as close to the ground as it can be. We're going to hold here, stretching our calf for 30 seconds. Good. So from here, you're going to bend your back knee slightly, and the heel will lift off the mat a bit. And you're going to feel the stretch change, so it's going to be lower in the calf and a little bit in the front of the shin. And let's hold here 30 seconds. Remember to keep your hips facing forward for the whole stretch. Good, and slowly come out of that, and we'll turn to the other side. So into our lunge, hips facing forward, try and reach that heel down towards the mat, and we'll hold for 30 seconds. Good, now we'll slightly bend the back knee. Keep that heel reaching to the ground, but it will lift up a little bit. And we'll hold that for 30 seconds. Good, now slowly come out of that and just stand back into center. So we're gonna stand in a nice wide position. We're gonna do some neck circles with our heads. We're gonna bring our chin down to our chest. We're gonna rotate to one side, bringing our ear to our shoulder, back to the center and over to the other side. And we'll repeat that for 30 seconds. Only make the range as big as you can without any pain or discomfort. We only wanna feel a stretch. Never any pain. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed so they're not heightening up. We want to keep them down. Good. Now pause on this one side. You're going to grab your hand. We're going to place it on our head, and we're going to add a gentle kind of pull to that side so we feel a nice stretch on the neck. Keep this shoulder down, and we only want to hold the stretch to the point where it's a strong stretch but never any pain for 15 seconds. Now we'll come out of that stretch nice and slow, over to the other side, grab your head with your other hand, pull till you feel stretch, relax the opposite shoulder, and hold here 15 seconds. Awesome. Now slowly come out of that stretch and relax your arms down. So we're going to step in a wide stance. We're going to bring the pole behind us and hook our arms through like so. And we're just going to start to lift tall and bend to one side and then come back to center. Lift and switch sides, and we'll repeat that for 30 seconds. You can add a little core into this to help pull you back up to center. And remember to keep breathing throughout all the exercises. Good. Now staying in this position, we're going to add rotation. So we're going to turn to one side and then back to center. Turn to the other side and center for 30 seconds. Same thing here. You can use your core to help with rotating you back to center. And remember to keep breathing. Rest there, take the pole out of your back and back to standing. So we're gonna step at the edge of our mats. We're gonna roll down, crawl forward to a downward dog position. And then we're gonna shoot our weight forward into a plank position and then back to the downward dog. Hold here for a few seconds. Feel that stretch. And then back to our plank. And then back to downward dog. And we're going to repeat that for 30 seconds. Remember to use your core and to keep breathing throughout the whole exercise. Good. Now bring your knees down and just come up to sitting. So for this one, you'll need a pole. We're going to come into a low lunge position. And we're going to lean forward. We're going to activate our glutes, kind of scoop our pelvis under. We're going to use the pole to apply pressure down and activating our stretch even further. And then we'll relax. Push down. Glute activates, tuck under, feel that front thigh stretch, and relax for 30 seconds. Good, now rest there. We're gonna switch to the other side. So low lunge, lean forward, activate the glute, scoop the pelvis under. We'll push down for 5 seconds and relax. Repeating that for 30 seconds. Good, now rest there and come back to sitting. So we're gonna place our feet together and our knees out to the side, hands on our ankles, and I like to place my elbows on my knees for a little extra stretch. We're gonna lean forward, we're gonna start the stretch here, but we're gonna round our spine, and then we're gonna arch our spine, and we'll feel how the stretch changes, making it a nice dynamic stretch for 45 seconds. Remember to keep breathing throughout our stretches. And if the elbow pressure is too much, you can just move them in and do just the spine. Good. Now come out of that nice and slow and just back to sitting. So for this one, you're gonna need your foam roller. So we're gonna roll our calves out. So place your calf onto the foam roller, hands behind you for support, and I like to use my opposite leg for support as well. Lift your bum up so there's some weight in the calf, and we're just gonna roll to the back of the knee and then to the ankle for 30 seconds. So we're gonna switch to the other side. So bum lifts up and we're gonna roll for 30 seconds. Sometimes the foam roller can get away from you, so just reposition if that happens and keep going. Good, and rest there, and just come back to sitting.